To create a new proposal, you simply would select that button under the proposal section and follow the numerical progression that is provided for you on the screens. The first section, of course, would be creating the sponsor information. From the drop-down list, you will select the acronym that you have assigned to your sponsor, whether it is a primary sponsor or a secondary. And we're going to select one that is a secondary sponsor of the Tennessee Higher Education Commission. On the left, the slash on the acronym would be the acronym for the primary sponsor, and to the right of the slash would be the acronym assigned to the program or division. When we select that from the drop-down list, you'll see that the full name of the sponsor as well as the division or program have been entered for you. You will simply fill in the information on the white blocks and proceed to the next step by selecting Continue. The next step, of course, would be selecting your principal investigator, and we utilize a staff ID that is made up of 4 digits of the last name followed immediately by 3 digits of the first name. This staff ID could be customized for your university. We select the ID for Paul Baker, and you'll notice that the mandatory information, which has a peach-colored background, has been populated, as well as the contact information on the lower half of the screen that is not necessary for the reporting process, however, is awful handy information to have, so we've pulled it on over. Again, we will select Continue, and we will enter the program information that includes the acronym or the abbreviated project name that we're going to assign, as well as the period of performance. Once we have entered the period of performance, you'll notice that the MySpark system calculates for you the number of months in each fiscal year based on the information that you have entered here for your beginning dates, the total month of your project, and the year that it will begin. Thereby, it has made the distinction for you between grant year and fiscal year. You are asked to answer a few questions regarding research compliance, and if you do answer yes or don't know to any of these questions, a series of scripts will begin which will generate reminders to your PI that they have these issues that were identified that must be addressed prior to the project's beginning. Here we will enter the budget information, and at the proposal stage we do not break it down into grant years. We simply put the total proposed in direct and indirect cost for the sponsor, university's commitment, as well as any other proposed matching funds. You have the area here under section 2 to enter the source of your matching funds if you did have matching funds, and in number 3 you would select the method of calculating the indirect cost. And again, we select Continue. You choose here whether you want to route this project for approvals either manually or electronically, and for demonstration purposes we're going to select manual. If you would like to request letters of support from your congressmen or senators, you would do so by selecting the blue button here. You will be asked to enter the date of the letter, as well as any special notes that you would like to appear on the fax cover sheet that will be addressed to the contact person you have in that senator's or congressman's office. In section 2, you will select the name of the person who will sign off on your letter and select the letter. As we preview it, it will show us as it is printing, and you will have the ability to add your graphics for your letterhead as well. Upon completing the request for letters of support, you have actually completed the proposal stage with MySpark, and you would select the blue button to return to your main menu. It's not unusual that a user would be interrupted in the course of entering the proposal information, and we've allowed for that by providing a button that will allow you to identify where you are in the process and resume your proposal entry. Select the yellow button. You will select from the drop-down menu the project that you were working on, in this case Baker Test Project in Engineering. Select the Continue, and you'll notice here the steps. If any of the steps had not been completed, it would be blank, and you simply would choose the button to the right, which will show which will take you back to that point to resume your process. This situation, the process is in the routing stage, so we would select step 6 and update the routing procedures. The user will also be able to view the full proposal information by selecting that button. You'll be taken to the screen which will show you everything that you entered on the project, sponsor information as well as the project information, the university administration information, the budget that was proposed, whether there were any research compliance issues, and any in the approval stages, as well as any linked documents that have been linked.